How we doing? It's JJ. I've just come over today into a wood that's not very far from me. It's literally a few minutes down the road, and I've parked the truck up and I've come out for a walk. It's a beautiful little wood. We're into May now, although typical May, living up to its name. You know, it may snow, it may sleet, it may thunder, it may rain. Occasionally we get some sunshine, but yeah, we've just come out. I finished work early today and I've just come out just to have a little wander through the woods. The bluebells are now just starting to pass their best, and the actual sort of leaves, the shoots and that have actually started to die down now, just leaving the flowers. And I say they've just started to pass, so I'm just making the most of the time that I have out here before they're gone for another year. I've explored a lot of woods and seen the bluebells in their entirety, their full brilliance and beautiful colour. And that's a wonderful thing, but that's pretty much it for another year. But I've come out and I've got a couple of pieces of kit with me. Just recently I've swapped some kit over. I had a friend, Fuzz Puzz Adventures, who's kind of changed what her and her sort of partner are actually doing in the outdoors. So she sold a lot of kit to me at a very good rate. I've sold her a couple of bits back, and then they've come backwards and forwards to me. They finally decided that they weren't going to have the Lavu anymore. It just didn't suit their needs. So what I've done is I've taken another Lavu into my collection, and I gave them back the MSR Elixir 2, which I thought that they would have back at some point. But amongst the Lavu, which is now in the garage, sitting amongst all its other siblings, I've picked up two other pieces of kit that I want to try out, and these are the OEX Bush Pro Tarp and the OEX Fox 1. I already have a Fox little tent. I can't remember exactly which one I have because you've got so much kit it's hard to actually remember, but I've already done a little review on that. It's not so much a review, I just wanted to show you a couple of bits that I'm probably going to use and see how I get on with into summer, into autumn, and if these just end up being amongst the other stuff that's not getting used, I'm going to pass them on to somebody else. So without further ado, I'm going to get rigged up and we'll just give you a brief little sort of show through and talk. So it's not a review, it's just kind of a let's have a look at some kit. So while the bird song sings away, I'm going to get going and we'll come back in a bit. Just set up a really simple sort of ridge line between this tree over here and this hazel stand and that over there, just above sort of around about sort of head height for me, about 5'10", and I generally think that's a really good sort of size for a ridge line for a tarp coming down. I brought out a load of ridge lines, I brought out a load of paracord, and I've also brought a lot of my own pegs in it as well, because when you open up kit that you've brought off other people, I've not really inspected it, you don't know what you're going to find, so it always pays, always pays to bring extra cordage, paracord, ridge lines and and tent pegs. There's a massive rook colony in here, and there's probably about 100 of them at the moment, rooks and crows, and they're all coming in and having to fly about and causing a right old raucous noise. So I'm going to crack on with this, catch you in a bit. Right, have to excuse this if this is a bit shaky. I've actually taken this off the camera sort of tripod just so I can zoom in and get better details. But I've put this up and I have to say I am really impressed with it just by that first pitch. I know this is going to be perfect for me, so I'm going to swap you around. Bit of woodland, and there it is, the OEX Bush Pro Tarp. Do you know what, the colour, I really like this colour. Do you know, it's somewhere between like a drab sort of brown with green mixed into it. That is an absolutely fantastic colour. Out of all the DD tarps, I actually think their best colour is the Coyote Brown, which I've actually got myself. This isn't Coyote Brown, this is almost like a drab green to brown. Absolutely perfect. Now, this has got 24 tie-out points. 24. That's pretty damn decent, I'd say. So, you've got really good tie-off points. On the first, past the second, third, past the fourth, and fifth, we actually have the loop coming out, but also peg holes. Yeah, 10 peg holes. Absolutely spot on. So if you were dropping this down to the ground, you just get that extra sense of sort of strength under sort of windy conditions, not just popping a peg through here but through the actual peg hole. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side, and obviously 5 the other side, and then we have, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So again, going across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going across again, we have loop, tie out, loop and tie out, loop, loop and tie out. Absolutely fantastic. And then on both sides in a diamond formation, we actually have 4 more tie out points. Absolutely fantastic on both sides. There you go. I am seriously impressed with this. So it's not a review, I just wanted to show you this because I think this is going to be absolutely spot on. $285 by 240, so just under 3 by 2.5. That's actually a really decent size. See, I'm 5'10". I mean, I'm not hammock camping, but I'd easily drop that down on the floor, bivvy under that without it being too big. Absolutely fantastic. Weight wise, I haven't really looked, but some people say it's stated at 550. Other people I put about 7.5 and that in terms of the grams, but I say not a full review. Seriously impressed. The OEX Bush Pro Tarp, fantastic, blends in really well, spot on. That'll do for me. Thanks for tuning in, catch you again later, bye. Kind of said I was going to do 2 bits in this video, but I just decided to do the Bush Pro Tarp in this video, and then I'll do a part B, second video on the OEX Fox 110. Just because I'm going to enjoy a brew now, I'm going to sit down and listen to the bird song. So I'm going to do that, then I'm going to make another video. So thanks for watching this one again, and I hope you watch the next one. Bye.